So how do you handle problem participants? Well, first of all of us are sinners. You're going to experience issues. At times, you may be the issue. What are the problems that we might see? Well, you might have excessive absences. You might be faced with difficult questions. You might get wrong answers in the group. You might have external interruptions or distractions. There might be arguments, perhaps even heated arguments. You might fail to recognize a member's contribution, or others in the group might fail to recognize their contribution. You might lose focus. The discussion might drift. People might come late and disturb the group, or the discussion may just lag. So here's some examples, and we've given each of them a name just for convenience. Debbie Derailer has a habit of leading the discussion off track and going down rabbit trails. So your job is to redirect the discussion back to the topic at hand. You might try deferring her rabbit trail question with something like, "That's a good question, let's set a time to talk about it," then return to the main point. Do your best not to belittle or criticize. That will kill discussion. If you're creative, you might find a way to bridge the rabbit trail back to the main topic. Or you could talk to her privately after class and ask her to help you. Molly Monopolizer does all the talking. You might, just as a practical matter, seat her next to you so that you avoid direct eye contact. Eye contact can encourage interaction and discussion. You might just redirect and ask to hear what someone else has to say. And you might talk to her privately, compliment her participation, and ask her to engage others. We'll see this theme over and over through these. Talk to them privately. Don't expose the issues in the group in front of everyone. Ollie Onlooker never says a word. He sits in the group and doesn't say anything. Try asking him an easy question, perhaps early in the discussion. Express appreciation when he does share. Affirm his answer. But try to avoid pressuring or embarrassing. That will also kill discussion, and he may never participate again. And once again, talk to him privately. Take an opportunity to encourage him to participate and get to know why he may be holding back. Willie Wisecracker, we always have one of those who makes light of serious issues. So after the humorous remark, you might ask him, "What do you really think?" Talk to him privately. Thank him for his humor, but encourage him to share seriously too. Bernard the Belittler, who's criticizing the response of others. Be patient and avoid answering a fool according to his folly. Thank him for his interest, that he is participating. Tell him you'll be glad to discuss your differences after class, and talk to him privately. Let him know that his behavior is affecting others. And you may have to defend others in the class. Don't let them feel criticized. Hillary Hitchhiker, who jumps on the bandwagon after the group reaches consensus, but doesn't share an original thought. So try asking her a safe question and affirm her when she answers. Be sensitive, but perhaps ask her why she agrees. Doug the Deviant, especially theologically deviant. Love him and appreciate his differences, but gently redirect to discussing the issue from a particular perspective. Talk to him privately about the theological positions of your church. Fred the final authority who knows more than you do. Speak to him privately, enlist his help, maybe let him lead at times. He could be a great asset to you in the group, and especially in cases where theology is going off track, where you may come back and say, "Fred, what do you think?" Ned the non-Christian. Great to have non-believers in our discussions. Don't single him out during class. Treat him like everyone normally, but be sensitive to his presence and try to spend time with him personally and share the gospel when it's appropriate. And people with personal problems, this can be particularly difficult. Be a friend. If possible, spend time with them outside the group or encourage them to get together with others in the group. If the problems they have are beyond your ability, refer them, perhaps to a ministry at your church or to a pastor. If they share in the group, support them by listening in prayer. They may be wrestling with a serious issue and we don't want to cut them off. And remember that people are more important than content.